What's the theme this time? What?
Welcome! Ah. Wonderful.
What are you saying?
They're so cute.
Was that just the first game? Was that in the second game too? Where the courtroom would change every time? I'm actually like not remembering.
Oh?
Hmm?
Hey,
He looks like a Smurf. This is a good song. No, you know who Ryoma looks like? He looks like Harold from Harold and the Purple Crayon or whatever. That was one of my favorite books as a kid. Oh, whoa, that's scary. Yes, is. Look at that. You would have never known. Genius. I live for that kind of stuff. Promises to like dead character. What the? We just got the bones. Alright, what kind of skills do I have? Lost in thought. Charisma. Oh, these should make sense to me now. I know most of the mechanics. I like this. I like focus. I don't really care about influence because you can just start over. Focus is just nice and convenient. Let's equip it though. What? Oh. Did I slow down the reticle? I guess I'll see how it is. Mind's Eye reveals viewpoints. Oh, that's really good. There we go. I don't want that, it's already easy. This is useful. We'll get that another time. These are good. What is this? Ooh. New mechanic. Correct. I think we're in better shape this time. Let's dive right in.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone
Besides
besides
the
the
blackened.
blackened. And that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max.
Which ability was
trial
Ryoma's?
underway.
Oh, I didn't get it, did I? I never double dip.
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is.
So I was about to say, in the first two games, the vote isn't actually like an action that you do. It's just a cutscene. Like, you don't actually choose who you vote for at the very end. This is the first time you actually get to do it, which is a nice touch. There usually is, though, like a point where someone's like, who did it? And you like point to them basically. But that's like before the vote. So I mean, it could be possible.
Combine our power and work together, everyone.
But I really doubt it. That would be... I don't think that would be cool.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone.
There
so
was a
we can catch
case
the
in the
culprit.
second game, without giving too much info away, where nobody did it, but someone did it.
Because
That's
the
all I'm
murder
gonna
happened
say.
during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Yeah! I'm in top form today.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
No, I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
Himiko seems suspicious.
I'm not clever enough to finish that. I was trying to think of something funny. Getting right in. Look at this backstabbing. I think Angie's just as chaotic as Kokichi.
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
Chaotic neutral, I agree.
You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
And then...
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me.
Tell him!
I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Tenko could fight a god. Is Tenko a god tier threat?
Ryoma dies during Himiko's magic show. His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
That's very true.
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
The escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? It's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
No way.
But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Let's go, Gota.
If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute, tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone!
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
Yes.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with
Oops.
Ryoma.
Okay.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive!
That's not true.
Eaten to bone by piranhas.
That's not true in the slightest.
Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape
No,
is
that's
not
wrong.
It's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Atua has blessed me in a...
That scream sped up.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. It was drowned.
Ooh, I see.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate man.
Imagine not reading the Monokuma file. Couldn't
So
be me.
what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank.
Maybe. She's just there in spirit.
Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
Yes.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
I didn't even really think of it like that. Work. Oh, I have to right click. That's it!
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Agreed.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. By that,
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank and then show it during the act. Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh wait, Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Shut up.
Himiko.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
I'm gonna put it on auto
should
so I don't
listen
actually like
After all,
accidentally
it's
skip
tough
stuff.
being the man of the house.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
Oh, Gonta's got no one to his left or right.
No! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Aren't incantations
I agree.
usually more,
Maybe it is real magic. Maybe she just believes it's real.
How did he?
Okay, I don't even fully understand it myself yet.
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch. It must be
Secret
real
hatch, I agree with
magic.
that.
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos.
Maybe. Oh my god, you can agree with
One
that.
of them was Tsumugi in disguise.
Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
Can you imagine?
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
Oh yeah.
The curtain covering the tank is suspicious.
Whoops.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
I forgot I can't like just cancel it.
I agree.
I agree.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
See, so it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open.
Can I just say I still don't feel like we're playing as Suichi.
Mind over strength!
Oh.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot-burning steel!
Oh, slides.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape.
Okay.
She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Please don't punch me.
Wait a second. Before you punch me. What creates
Before you
association
punch me.
with it?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
What do I have here?
That wouldn't be magical at all. The whole trick would be ruined. With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you.
Please no punch. I think I'm getting punched.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Okay, maybe there's a staircase.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her.
Whoops. Keep
There
cutting.
would have been water everywhere.
Okay, it's not that. What is it then? Is it just a staircase
Oh, no.
saying that?
Because
Hold on.
if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her.
Must be this.
There would have been water everywhere.
I'll cut through your words.
Whoa. That's a lot better than
There was
I
a
will cut
reason the
this.
room
I will
wasn't
cut
flooded with
this.
water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch. Meaning, the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Side staircase. His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain
Okay.
covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
Wow, that's some lame magic
That would
then.
explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed.
Oh. I like the automated.
Judging from Himiko's
do you
reaction,
call it? Stand,
hit
I
it
guess.
right on the bullseye.
But
Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Well, she just changed. Maybe that's the magic.
Clothes were definitely not wet.
That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
That's it.
Right? What does that mean, though?
Because she
Why is that
changed her
important?
Uniform. The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
Maybe it's not important. Maybe this is just how we explain it.
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Whoops.
Why would you say that?
Oh, right, there are bonus
I see.
paths.
She had a towel too.
That's
She may not have had
that's gonna
time to fully
complicate
dry her
things.
hair.
I'm honestly probably not gonna be thinking about that
Her
that
short
often.
hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
I'll try to though.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko,
Like a
come on,
duck.
give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them.
Oh.
I didn't need them. 'Cause I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But there's no
But
way.
that's where Himiko
Yeah,
would
she
escape
would have
from,
noticed. And she definitely didn't do it.
Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space.
Maybe
for
it
two
was
people to
magic.
fit in.
No, I think it's more likely that Ryoma wasn't in there.
It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the
He's
stairs.
so small.
That way she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that
He makes her
explains how
look like a
Himiko changed
giant.
places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Totally fine with that.
What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
She better not murder someone down the line then.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
Friendship. Shonen.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank,
Just friends being friends.
she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs. And simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
What is this
No
cursive?
one could have seen that.
So,
It would have
how could I
occurred in the
lie
middle
here?
of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear. Rioma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist! She's not lying! She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips!
The only one who
What's
could
the
have
important
switched out
point here?
Rioma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko
I gotta look at these. Right.
In the tank. She dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
Okay.
The only one who could have switched out Rioma's body? When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs. And simply switched places with it. Are you telling me
Saw that happen?
No,
could have seen that?
it occurred at the show.
When the culprit covered with curtain. So basically, no one saw him.
That's wrong!
Step up, Gonta. Step up
Someone
to
did see
the
inside
plate.
tank. It was Gonta.
Ultimate baseball.
Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one
The
in it.
ultimate baller.
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
That clue's very good.
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Rioma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Where was it? Was it above us? Someone would have seen it. Was it in the piranha tank?
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
I don't know if I believe that.
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there
It's
was
either
only
this or the
space for
piranha
Himiko.
tank.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
There
They
was a
would have
way
eat
to
him.
enter the tank from
Oh,
the
but it was cramped.
Then it would be plausible.
Then maybe the body was in the tank all along. But we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You'd need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
Yeah.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated,
Separated
then
by
it would
what?
have been devoured, correct?
Separated. Oh god, that's what the pain is.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It fell into the tank with
It
everything
wasn't
else.
really in the stairs, was it?
Thanks,
After
Kyo.
all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
And what if the tank contained the piranhas? No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it. But if the body and piranhas...
Oh, I forgot about the V points. So, Comb, what happens if you do lie? Do you just go down like a separate path?
The body and the piranhas were separate.
That sounds really cool.
This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored and separated from the
It actually is the Polnareff tank.
That means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas? Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct?
So there weren't actually more piranhas. They were just in like a
You
tighter
can see what
space.
is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
Like what?
Certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Oh, a mirror. Maybe.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
Oh, I didn't want. No.
I was wrong!
I wanted to scroll. Oh, now it's left click. Only the front was made of glass.
This is it!
Yeah, I guess it was.
The piranhas
What?
were obscuring the body.
Huh? The
Oh, yeah.
piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
Okay, I think he's getting it. A mirror. That would make a lot of sense.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making
Oh.
it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Okay.
Because of that,
So we were right
it
at
was
first.
difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
The glass pane was lid in the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid. So no wonder they used it as a divider.
Hey, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
Was that
What
useless?
the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful! Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
So I mean, Kaito and Kibo
This much evidence? It seems
helped
like
set
the body
that
was
up, right?
definitely in the
Maybe it
piranha
was
tank.
Kaito. I have no idea.
Congrats, Himiko!
I have no clue
now
who
there
did
should
it
be
right
no
now.
reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Yeah, because if If you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better!
That is an upgrade.
That's wonderful news, Himiko. Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie! You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now!
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
Poor Atua.
What a petty-ass god!
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie.
Himiko, yes, she was.
At this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
Oh, we're back.
What?
Poor Tango.
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of tard school or something?
Wow.
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't
Oh
understand.
my god.
So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
It's getting so aggressive.
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Yesterday before nighttime, right? Or am I getting ahead of myself?
That's it!
Okay.
It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Oh, wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Wow.
First, the gym was closed during nighttime,
This is rough.
so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
What?
No, she means the alarm.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Don't PogChamp that.
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Leave her alone.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday?
Kokichi's scary.
Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
Okay, what else? We can use this. Oh, for Ryoma. Whoops. Sumugi. Wouldn't be the first time. There has to be one of them, right?
This is we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes. Gonta was
If we have
the last
another
person
case
who saw
2
Ryoma.
that reveals evil alter ego, I'll
Really?
lose it.
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so
We're already dealing with a pool
Gonta
room
think
and
that
water
was
again,
maybe 8 p.m.?
and weird
If
windows
he was last
to
seen at
escape
8
from.
PM and was killed before nighttime
Oh my god, it's a
officially
mashup of the first 2 games.
Then we can assume the crime took place.
Why are all
between
case
8 o'clock
2s
and 10
like
o'clock
this?
at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes?
Yeah, I guess.
Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta.
I think. So it's Maki or Kaito, I think.
The only people that weren't there besides Ryoma.
Or Gonta, that would be weird.
That would be the 4 of us. Myself, Kaito,
Well, I guess Gonta saw him.
and also Maki.
No, I don't think it'll be that simple, but like,
Hirumi, you would tell the truth.
that's where they're bringing
Even
me.
if it screwed you over.
I do this for others. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Hey, if we're talking about trends in case 2s,
Beautiful! Your spirit of
You don't know till the end.
self-sacrifice is just too beautiful.
the first game threw me for a loop.
I will also say this.
The second game, I found out ahead of time because my brain is massive, but
And I was at the gym during that time.
it was a tough one, I think.
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You
It was
killed
the
Ryoma,
cleaning lady.
didn't you?
Is too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise.
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Alright, I believe her.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear.
Alright, these are the 2 they definitely want us to focus on.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
He's right.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among those 4, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
It's over for all of you.
Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time.
Oh, wait. Remember now. I do have an alibi.
Oh, is this the 3, the triple thing?
Suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm not
Way
the
on the
culprit.
culprit.
Yeah. Alright, I think this mechanic will be a little better with that one skill I have. Loud voice. When they shout.
Running away from Gonta.
5 minutes. Himiko and the others were with me
Girls' bathroom.
until they left with Gonta. That was 5 minutes before 9 p.m.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at...
No, in my own room. Jeez.
Be quiet. Okay, this skill actually.
Alone in the gym for about
What is your alibi?
When I was running from Gonta,
I don't think there was anything that I could refute here.
catch my drift. What's Monkey's alibi? I didn't run into anyone. I was in my research lab the whole time.
No, in my own room!
Okay.
I was only alone in the gym for about
Alone in the gym.
5 minutes.
I think it's maybe this?
Himiko and the others were with me. Until they left with Gonta.
Maybe I lied?
That was 5 minutes before 9 p.m.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay?
No, in my own room!
What? That's tough.
I was only alone in
Keep it down, Kaito.
Fell asleep.
In the girls' bathroom?
What? No, in my own room!
No, I missed the shot.
I heard it!
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it. Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m. and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality
Who's the
fills
voice
me with
actor
pity.
for Kokichi?
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes. Transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other 3 with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Kaito.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
Wait, who we saw? Would it be Mew?
That's it!
Because Gonta.
Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? You?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerd!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
Well, we can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right?
Are you gonna try and say it was you, Kaito?
That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear.
Good.
Even me.
Very good.
That'd be a whole different issue.
What a twist.
It's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Are we really narrowing it down to these two? That seems a little too convenient. Okay, yeah, that's what I was getting at, Comb. That's what I figured. I heard him.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, because, you know, I'm pretty static, so... I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
Oh, Koichi.
It's my story and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches.
Did you mean Kokichi? Oh god.
Anyway, I think the blood rushed
I'm
to
sorry,
both
Twitch.
of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta
I'm sorry,
had
Twitch.
that weird feeling. So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time.
I'm sorry, Twitch.
You're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yeah.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this
We
in
couldn't
case
go
we need
one
to recall
game.
these events again.
That leaves
Can you imagine?
Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit.
Oh yeah, this guy
Which
broke
one?
Twitch guidelines.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Kaito.
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
He has toe in his name. Angie's secret message. Man, it might have been Kaito. Did they really just lay it on? I don't know.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events.
I think it was neither of them.
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
What?
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
Scrum, scrum,
Use this
scrum.
effective method.
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah?
If we assume that it was one
Because
of them.
if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes,
Money
that is
match
true.
me.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
This sounds like a debate to me.
Work harder?
Yo,
How could you argue for their
Kokichi, money
innocence?
match me.
That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust.
Damn.
How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then
Does
will
he?
they
I
reveal
didn't
their
notice.
True self as a liar,
That's
hiding
perfect.
beneath a layer of deceit. If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives.
Whoa.
Let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun! Looking for the culprit in their lives when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works. Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. Hot debate.
Debate, he said it.
Look out the light.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this.
I forgot all about this.
Ta-da!
The Cubs pad.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma.
Oh, let's see it.
When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So, it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to.
Oh, what if that's how Kaito knows
Take a
him?
guess, everyone! Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
Well, he didn't. No. He didn't know anything about him, really. What? Why should I know? I'm gonna say Kaito. What? Oh, did we have each other's? Did we confirm that? It could have just been scrambled.
That's it. It was Maki's motive video, right?
Oh, how did you ever guess?
Oh, okay, I see what they're saying. My bad.
I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that?
Look at this guy. Just taking charge.
Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Yeah, that's kind of a cop-out. I'm sure we'll see it.
What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Yeah, it could have been a bluff, too.
Which means
That sounds like a very
Wait,
Kokichi thing.
Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
Maki isn't a culprit either.
Oh.
You're
What if it
saying
was Mew?
neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch.
It's a Kaito hunch.
This is an official hunch from me, Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
You caught even Kokichi off guard.
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot!
A damned idiot!
My man Kyle always
Hey,
voicing,
don't call me an idiot.
always
Anyway,
voicing
me
the
and Maki
dumb
aren't the
homie
culprit.
character in these games.
There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
What?
You believe in her? Like, based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
This is so shonen.
So, you do not have any evidence?
I love it.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He's right.
He's an idiot after all.
We gotta be
Okay to
serious,
be
guys.
idiots, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
Kaito could be the culprit right now, and I still wouldn't hate him. He killed Ryoma, and I still wouldn't hate him. I'd be pretty mad, though. Who did it? There's a lot we still don't know. We don't know anything about the cable or the scratches.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
Oh,
What?
look at this.
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too?
I was about to say
How
that
could
is
the
such a
ultimate
non-detective
believe
thing
in
to say.
someone without proof?
There's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training.
Okay, Maya.
I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
We did it.
Huh?
Social link.
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me.
Yes. I'd live for this.
But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Yes.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot!
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Let's hear it.
Oh, tell us what?
I'm pumped.
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
Here we go. Oh. During nighttime? What?
At nighttime?
What does that mean?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
How did he die in the pool? He couldn't have.
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, this is a big deal.
That's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma.
They drowned him somewhere else. The pool was a red herring?
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them because they know have alibis for those times.
What time did it happen?
Me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
I love when the game does this.
This seems too convenient.
Where they just lull you into your, like...
But why did Maki
They
wait
do like a
until
double
now
red
to
herring,
mention it?
basically. You get so comfortable with what you think.
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie!
Yeah, maybe Maki's just using that mechanic. I'm gonna trust it. We still know nothing.
Now then.
The hell you saying?
Now then.
The hell you saying?
What a banger. We back.
Another shocking truth.
Back to square one.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument. Like this one.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
Is that what that
But
was?
if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I like Minosuke a lot.
More one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Is that what happened? Wow.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Check now.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Wouldn't that be Kokichi?
It's you! That would be Kokichi. So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
And that means the pool wasn't used.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Well, I guess what I should say is the pool wasn't
Then
used to
why'd you
drown
wait
him.
until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Right?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Oh, that's a
Well,
call
Kokichi,
out.
did you tell Ryoma?
That was a good line.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Break
Here
him,
comes
break
the
him.
dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
Break him.
Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Alright.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
Okay.
No. We cannot be too sure about that yet.
Okay.
Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect
I guess if it happened fast enough, it could have been before
I am
nighttime.
saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being
No.
the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
What if Karumi did it?
Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Wow.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
I guess that's fair.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Oh, it's time to lie. Cool. Let's lie to tell the truth.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
I like when you can tell who is speaking
You only see Ryoma at night?
with these pink ones.
I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
You only see Ryoma at night?
Did anyone see those two together?
Oops, I did it wrong. Oh, I just blew my card.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
One can prove that this meeting...
I only feel the truth.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Yeah.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh?
Just go with it. Go with it.
Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were
This is
doing
so
some frog
sus.
squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out
This
the
puts a
other.
huge target on my back.
But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, I guess it
That was
doesn't, because, like,
probably around midnight.
the people who know I'm lying definitely know what I'm up to.
Then that means
So
This is a
Ryoma
bait.
and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. Way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know?
Yo, Kaido's pulling this off.
I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death.
Shuichi's now chaotic good.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Believe shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
Oh god. I think we'll have it. I think we'll have the chart.
Right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started.
Oh, this really is chaotic.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Alter ego.
And when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick
Oh,
Cheese?
wait, the window.
Dick Cheese?
No one alive entered it.
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
And that's why they couldn't get the inner tube.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
Who could have gotten it across?
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it?
Kurumi.
You cannot enter the gym at night.
She made the curtains on the window.
Himiko would have seen
Oh.
it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules.
All I need to know is what the scratches were.
Moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone. Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I'm big focused on Kurumi right now, though.
See through your arguments. Disagreement?
Oh, does this mean what I think it means?
What? A
Yes.
disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
PogChamp.
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds. Yippee! We've been waiting for this.
Scrum Champ.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again.
Who's on our team this time? Same teams. We got Kaito again. I guess Suichi wasn't on it last time. Because he was the topic. Yes, yes, yes. Spiral energy. Alright, our controls are working this time. As far as I know. Okay, squad.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
No.
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply.
These
to
two are
corpses.
always button heads.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the
I
tank
got
from the
this.
window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself. But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tetsuo!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Oh, all out attack. Yeah, I don't think it's actually that hard.
True that you cannot enter the gym
It's
at
just
night,
hype.
but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank. It's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
I think the curtains are the key here. We know who made the curtains.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank
And
was set up
didn't
beforehand.
Kokichi say something like she left a 10 or something?
That certainly couldn't be tossed.
Specifically a 10?
It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window.
Yeah,
the
she got
window
big
is far too
focus.
high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small.
But how would she have done it?
Chucked him easy.
She was in the room with us. Oh, well, the tank was there.
Yes, but
I don't know.
Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Gentleman has nothing to do
What's
with
the motive?
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached
Was
the
it that
window
Ryoma
ledge.
requested that he doesn't want to live
So the
anymore?
culprit just needed to put
She
the body
interpreted
through
that
the
as a
window to pull it
request?
off, right?
The ladder...
That's it! The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
He did ask her to clean his
found in
room,
the gym,
didn't he?
correct?
Oh, not his lab,
If
though.
the culprit
I'm
used
confusing the
ladder on
room and the
pool
lab.
side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy. Then Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The
Maybe.
body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with.
I think it's Kurumi right now, though. That's what I'm going with.
It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
I think we had our aha moment.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonzo.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Let's hear it.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course.
But of course.
Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
I actually don't know that yet.
Good.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty! Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks!
We're getting torn
Do,
apart.
Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but...
Hold on. Are we gonna hear Ghost?
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What are you gonna do, Yog?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Yes.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes.
I think I figured out what the scratches were.
We were so caught up in where the body was found.
Oh my god, she drowned him in the sink. She drowned him in the sink.
Then we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
He was a small boy.
Have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene.
Who's
to figure out who the
sabotaging it,
culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of school.
Mimi under the bridge?
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Let's go, Maki. Part of the homie crew now.
First,
Oh, what's the
let's
fabric?
establish the crime scene.
Wasn't
Oh,
it the dorm room?
I forgot someone else who wears black.
Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
I disagree.
Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Oh.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you lazy Sal.
Sal?
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
I agree with that.
Relaxing in his room when we got attacked.
What are these?
The cause of death was drowning.
Oh, yeah, the rules.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
This is where we start.
That's wrong.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
So yeah, the pool was like the double red herring, I guess.
You want? I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
I guess it was just a red herring.
And the morning after,
Because they never really were like,
on your mirror and lipstick before I cry.
he drowned in the tank. That was like, that was thrown out the window in like a second.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool?
Michael
Is
Allen.
there other place where water can be stored?
Wow, they drowned him, huh?
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Oh, we're not gonna show it, are we? Was it the handcuffs?
This is it!
So they scratched each other?
They were scratched as well, correct?
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab.
I mean, that makes sense. I doubt he had fingernails that were sharp enough to scratch the sink.
The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
Whoa.
I'm certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Wow.
Disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That was like a Robin quote.
Texture with the fatty parts just right.
Oh.
Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not what bones.
Actually, wait, yeah, how did he get handcuffed?
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
What?
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
What's that?
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab.
What is that a reference to?
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Very good. Very good deduction.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym?
Oh, okay.
Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Oh, nobody knows about where it is, except for us. That would explain why nobody considered it. Well, the windows.
There!
Jeez, that was difficult.
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None
Be
of the
quiet.
windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
I apologize! I must go on a journey to
Why are you
reflect on
talking?
this.
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Maki knows.